Hamsters and hedgehogs be friends? Have you ever wondered if your hamster and hedgehog can be best buddies? They're both small, adorable, and have their own quirky behaviors, but can they actually live together and get along? Today, we're diving into the facts about hamsters and hedgehogs as potential friends. Let's find out if this unusual duo is a match made in small pet heaven, or if it's better to keep them apart. 1. Understanding their natural behavior. First, let's talk about hamsters. Hamsters are solitary by nature. In the wild, they live alone in burrows and only come together to mate. They're territorial and can even be aggressive toward other hamsters. Now, what about hedgehogs? Hedgehogs are more independent than social, too. While they don't mind being near other hedgehogs in the wild, they aren't particularly social creatures, especially with different species. So, right away, we see a challenge. Both hamsters and hedgehogs prefer to be alone. But does that mean they can't be friends at all? Let's dig deeper. 2. Different needs and environments. Another major reason hamsters and hedgehogs aren't ideal roommates is their completely different living environments. Temperature: hedgehogs thrive in warm temperatures, around 75 degrees to 85 degrees Celsius, while hamsters prefer slightly cooler conditions, 65 degrees, 75 degrees. Too much heat can stress a hamster, while too much cold can make a hedgehog go into hibernation. Yikes! Enclosure needs. Hamsters need bedding to burrow and hide, while hedgehogs need a more open space with room to roam. Hedgehogs also require special flooring to avoid injury, unlike the deep bedding hamsters love to dig into. Activity levels. Hamsters are nocturnal, waking up in the evening and staying active through the night. Hedgehogs are also nocturnal, but their activity patterns can differ. If housed together, they might disturb or stress each other out. With such different needs, it's clear they shouldn't share a cage. But what about supervised playtime? Let's explore that next. 3. Can they play together? You might think a little playdate between your hamster and hedgehog sounds cute, but in reality, it's not a good idea. Here's why. Size difference. Hedgehogs are much larger than hamsters. A curious or defensive hedgehog could accidentally injure a hamster with its quills or sheer size. Hamster aggression. Hamsters are territorial and can become scared or aggressive when faced with a much larger animal. Hedgehog's defense. Hedgehogs can roll into a ball with sharp quills if they feel threatened, which could harm a hamster that gets too close. Even if they don't seem aggressive at first, stress can harm both animals. It's best to keep their interactions limited to being in separate enclosures where they can see but not touch each other. 4. What if you have both as pets? If you own both a hamster and a hedgehog, here's how to keep them both happy and safe. Separate enclosures. Always house them in different cages designed for their specific needs. Separate play areas. Make sure their free roam or play areas are different to avoid any accidental encounters. Wash hands between handling. Hedgehogs have a strong sense of smell, and your hamster might get stressed if it detects a predator-like scent on you. Monitor stress levels. Always watch for signs of stress in both pets and make sure they're comfortable in their own spaces. Final thoughts. So, can hamsters and hedgehogs be friends? The answer is, unfortunately, no. While they might look like they could be cute companions, their different personalities, needs, and behaviors mean they should be kept apart. But that's okay. They can still live happily in the same home, as long as they each get the care and space they need. And that's it for today's video on hamsters and hedgehogs. I hope you found these tips helpful in keeping your furry or spiky friends happy and healthy. Want more hamster care tips? Stay tuned for our next video with more helpful insights. Like it to show your support. Share it with fellow small pet lovers. Comment below if you have a hamster or hedgehog. Have you ever tried introducing them? Subscribe for more tips, tricks, and adorable hamster content.